Next we have a remarkable poet, another Beat Poet Laureate from New York. I'm so honored to have Carlos Raúl Dufflar come up and read.
I want to say to all of us in the Beat Poet family, I want to thank you. I remember that moment in May that I spent 10 days in the hospital. But, like they say, I never forgot this song that, it was an original impression. Jerry Butler said that only the strong survive. I stood in my bed and I wrote some poems. Thinking positive, being in a hospital bed for 10 days and going through all these different things. But I want to thank everybody with my love, peace and love, and justice for all the family and the Beat Poet Foundation. I just wanted to say thank you very much. I wrote this poem about 8 years ago. I mean, it was 8 years ago when we first got elected. Want to be Int'l, a young man who has emotional problems. They grew up in a military academy at the age of 10, who didn't know about his mother. He didn't even know about love. And what happened? The bubble came out in a bottle, and he came out a sick person. It's expected. Anybody that knows common sense or psychology, I don't want to get into that, I was once a soldier, it's over. But I can say this, that we can expect it, and we have to wake up. And for those people that, the veterans, Social Security, the seniors, Medicare, and all the things that people fought for, it wasn't just given to us. There were many people that never were named and marched, just like I marched in the 60s, and many people looked at me. The only thing is that I was thankful that my mother was conscious and my father that said to me, if you believe, you got to struggle for what you get. It's not, no one gives you nothing, except those who are kind and have love, instead of the sickness that occurs in the heart. I don't blame these parents because most of them are sick. They don't know what love is. They don't know what peace is. They only know that their emotion gets to their mind and they never seek help. They believe that they're divine. But since I know that they don't study, they don't read, they never went to school, they believe in everything they're told, that's why we get these people. But I feel sorry for them because I'm human. I don't hate them. I know that like this famous woman from Spain, Española, said, that they will not pass us, regardless of what negative narrative that they had, they will not pass us. So I will read now and keep quiet. Thank you. I want to use this little verse of a singer by the name of Marvin Gaye. It touched my heart. It touched my heart in the 60s when we were marching. Mother, mother, there's too many of you are dying. Mother, mother, there are too many of babies and boys that are dying, grandfathers and grandmothers that are dying. We got to find a way to bring some love today. In the midnight hour, let us plant our seed and our voice to be heard. as a thunderstorm had bursted on the earth, a bubble rose from a bottle, a cloudy day that lifts our soul. The eye speaks that's totally poison. He who dominates decisions has become the czar, dances in total madness. All is filled with hatred and a language of war, denying our universal Declaration of Human Rights. Freedom speaks more clear to our rights, stopping the war against the children and mothers, and killing innocent people. Working people are the stone of our society, the hypocrites of the old, the new, and the Inquisition. Keep whispering till they fork tongue, but when spring comes and the time of these age, when leaves turn into roses and the sun rises as the light of the day, when the hawk flies beside us as a guardian of honor in the sky, 1,000 verses of poets flowing from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic waters. People are being torn apart, resist and survive the dictatorship, joined together in an emergency poem of unity and struggle for justice and peace and love. As we dance in the streets, humanity's at stake, the downpour of troubled waters, and who, like Ella Baker, the founder of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, I saw her once in my life, I could say, who believes in freedom could not rest. Thank you very much.